Here's my first time sparring with Nick. I don't know if you heard what he just said. He said, "I'm gonna kick you." And sure enough, let's see what he does. Boom, he kicks me. True to his word. I like a guy who's honest. Now he shoots, but breaks his posture, so opens himself up to that quarter Nelson right there. If you're not familiar with the quarter Nelson, I've got a whole video on it I released probably 6 years ago. Excellent move to throw somebody or knee somebody with a broken posture. So I'm able to just work around the back here. Again, Nick comes from a kickboxing background. Not a lot of experience on the ground yet, so I'm able to move to back mount with a body triangle and get a little bit of hand fighting here. So that rear naked choke is no big deal right there. But he did kick me. He did set out to do. He accomplished exactly what he set out to do. So we're standing up again. So again, testing out Nick's stand-up game. Nice lead-like side kick there. Again, Nick fighting from a southpaw position. It looks like he changed stance. I'm throwing some of these big looping capoeira kicks here. Gauge his reaction. And really just trying to figure out where this guy's skill level is. It's his first day in the gym. Again, he said he had some kickboxing experience. And so, very much probing and testing and gauging reactions inside the clinch. But again, I can tell right away Nick has this very bad habit of breaking his posture, which I address right here right away. Just don't keep those eyes up. If your body is bowed over like this, you're toast, basically. So keep your head, neck, spine, and tailbone in a straight line when you do level changes. It's a much, much stronger position. Just going back into the sparring, an oblique kick. And a side kick. I've noticed Nick got a little more hesitant to unload here than he was at the very beginning, where he said with absolute confidence, "I'm going to kick you." Capoeira style back kick, where I've got 3 posts instead of just 1. A meia rua and compassão. And 1 more. And that's the end of the sparring. The audio on this old video is terrible, so I'm going to dub it over. So, a long time ago, probably about 12 years ago, I thought I invented this move. I called it the figure 4 clinch. Later I learned it's an old wrestling move called the quarter Nelson. So we take a collar tie, a really tight one, and a whizzer, and we break our opponent's posture down, or they do it for us. And there are a bunch of ways to do it I'm not showing in this video. A pivot step, a snap down, things like that. I'll show you the footwork at some other time. But the posture is broken down. We join the hands like so, which keeps their posture broken down, so we can knee them on the head with undefended knees, or throw them on the floor by pivoting, armbar them, even triangle choke them. Not pictured. Show that a few more times. Again, get a really tight collar tie, pulling your shoulder to his head instead of trying to pull his head to your shoulder. See, the collar tie and the whizzer by themselves give you a lot of postural control, but join them together. With a figure 4 wrist lock like this, pull your elbows in really tight. And I can't emphasize that enough, because if it's not tight, notice how John, my assistant, just slips right out. Now pinch the elbows to your body like you're a T-Rex with tiny arms, and now he's not going anywhere. So, the throwing action, if you want that throw, is simply twist and lunge. Twist and lunge. So we get the figure 4 right there, the quarter Nelson twist, lunge, down he goes. Hold on to that arm, kneel on him if you want the arm bar, sitting right on his head. Rotate, keep that arm tight to your body, pinch the knees, elevate the hips, and there's the submission. Now, I use this a lot in Muay Thai and K1 kickboxing, which allow knees to the head, because it is such a great way to keep the guy's posture down and land those knees. Hey, thanks for watching. Now get out there and train and keep your posture unbroken.